N-E-W-T, just start the day with a song.
Hello, fans. From Zoo Stadium, we're bringing you the opening game of the season between the Jungle Jumbos and the Forest All-Stars. Pee-wee Beaver, the leadoff man for the All-Stars, shapes up a bat for himself and steps up to the home plate.
Come on, right over the plate, oh boy.
Pitcher Bobo Jumbo winds up for the first pitch of the game.
Strike one. Come on, right over the plate, oh boy.
Here comes the windup. The throw, and it's a screwball.
Strike time.
With 2 strikes against him, Pee-wee calls for the bat boy, waits for the telling pitch, and it's the old fireball.
Strike 3. You're out.
Well, folks, it's 1 out as Gary Goat steps up to moiter the horsehide. Here comes the pitch, and it's a high ball.
Strike 1. Strike time.
Bobo sure is whipping them in today, and now it's a complete change of pace as he delivers a floater.
Strike 3. You're out.
With 2 down, it's Stinky that comes up to face the mighty Jumbo Hurler.
Come on, right over the plate, oh boy.
3 out, and the All-Stars retire with a goose egg for their half of the inning. Slugger is the leadoff man for the Jumbos. Chuck Chimp takes his time and looks to the catcher for his signal. He's rounding second and on his way to third. Slugger settles for a 3-bagger as Killer Diller comfortably awaits the next pitch. It's going, and it's a homer! Bases are loaded as the mighty Kelly steps up to the plate. Another 4-base hit, and the Jumbos are now on a rampage. There's no stopping these Jungle Jumbos as they continue to pile up the runs.
I got it. He's out. Throw the bubble. Get a pair of glass. Murder the umpire.
We were wrong.
I said it, and I'm glad.
It's the 7th inning, fans, so let's take time out for that traditional 7th inning stretch.
Oh, well, folks, while everybody is stretching his sacroiliac, why not stretch your vocal cords and sing an old favorite? Take me out to the ball game. Just follow the bouncing baseball.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and crackers, Jack. I don't care if I never get back. That Jesus, root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. shout hooray when they play. Her boyfriend by the name of Joe said to Coney, "Our dear, let's go." Then Nellie started to fret and pout, and soon him I heard her shout, "Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. I need some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3, fracture out at the old ball game." Nellie Kelly was sure some fan. She would root just like any man. Told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Nellie Kelly knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out to the crowd. Find me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me go to the whole team. They don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3, fracture out at the old ball game.
Too high, ball 1. Too high, ball 2. Too high, ball 3. Too high, ball 4. Take your base. Too high, ball 4. Take your base. 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 Take your base.
Start the day with a song and sing the whole day through. Even we're busy working, do just like the birdies do. Though the day may be long, you never will go wrong. Off key, on key, any old key, just start the day with a song.
Okay, take her away. Steady now. Easy does it. I christen thee the Jungle Ark.
no more. So how about you folks joining in and singing that grand old song? Just follow me.
Oh, it ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. But how in the world can the old folks tell? It ain't gonna rain no more.
When Mr. Noah built the ark, he said it was his duty. He saved the birds and beasts and bugs, but why did he save the cootie?
Oh, it ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. But how in the world can the old folks tell? It ain't gonna rain no more.
Oh, the night was dark and dreary. The air was full of sleet. The old man stood out in the storm. His shoes were full of feet.
Oh, it ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. But how in the world can the old folks tell? It ain't gonna rain no more.
Got a gal up in the mountains. She's awfully shy and meek. She always dresses in the dark because the mountains peak.
Oh, it ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. But how in the world can the old folks tell? It ain't gonna rain no more.
Oh, a man lay down by a sewer, and by the sewer he died. Now at the coroner's request, they called it suicide.
Oh, it ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. But how in the world can the old folks tell? It ain't gonna rain no more.
A peanut sitting on a railroad track, his heart was all a flutter. The train came roaring round the curve. Doo-doo, peanut butter.
Oh, it ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. But how in the world can the old folks tell? It ain't gonna rain no more.
Now I sat down in a garden, a bee came buzzing round. So I stood up and let the bee sit where I sat down.
Oh, it ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. But how in the world can the old folks tell? It ain't gonna rain no more.
Oh, I got a gal with big blue eyes and sweetest ruby lips. But she ain't got no more pepper than a garter snake has hips.
Oh, it ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. But how in the world can the old folks tell? It ain't gonna rain no more. Now I hope I'm not misleading, or I try to make it plain that even though your skies are dark, it ain't gonna rain. Oh, it ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. But how in the world can the old folks tell? It ain't gonna rain no more. Start the day with a song, sing the whole day through. Even while you're busy working, do just like the birdies do. Though the day may be long, you never will go wrong. Off key, on key, any old key, just start the day with a song.
Here they come. Woo! In the old town tonight. Just sing along with the bouncing fireball.
When you hear a band begin to play, clap your hands and begin to swing and sway, then grab your partner's arm and you dance the other way. There'll be a hot time in the old town tonight. We mean it when you hear those bells go ding-a-ring. All join round and let your voices ring. Shout out and yell all cheer, 'cause the gang will all be here. There'll be a hot time in the old town tonight. Get your glad rags, everybody. There's a shindig in town at the old firehouse, so bring your best flame around. There'll be lots of fancy dancing for the short and the tall. If you truck on down, you'll have yourself a ball. When you hear that hot-shot trumpet man shout with joy, you know the fun began. And when you hear that horn, you toot your blues away. There'll be a hot time in the old town tonight. We mean it when you hear those bells go ding-a-ling. Join the fun and loudly let us sing. And when the song is through, we'll have a drink or two. There'll be a hot time in the old town tonight.
Let's warm up this party, folks. Make it good and hot. Come on, start cooking. Give it all you got.
There's a hot time in the making, and you'll see what I mean. When they start the beauty contest for the firehouse queen, there'll be pretzels, peanuts, bubble gum, and candy on top. Such a bang-up party that you'll blow your top. When you hear the band begin to play, clap your hands and begin to swing and sway, and grab your partner's arm and you dance the hours away. There'll be a hot time in the old town tonight. We mean it when you hear those bells go ding-a-ring. All join round and let your voices ring. Shout out a yell of cheer, 'cause the gang will all be here. There'll be a hot time in the old town. A very merry hot time in the old town tonight.
Come on, boys. Let's get 'em.
We try we tried them.
Start the day with a song and sing the whole day through. Even while you're busy working, do just like the birdies do. Though the day may be long, you never will go wrong. Off key, on key, any old key, just start the day with a song.
Joining in too. Just sing along with a little old bouncing boy.
She'll be coming round, round when she comes. She'll be coming round, round when she comes.
All the mountain folk will meet her. They will all be down to greet her.
She'll be coming round, round when she comes. When she comes, when she comes, when she comes. She'll be be coming round, round, and when she comes, she'll be looking for a fella when she comes. She'll be looking for a fella when she comes.
She don't want no city slicker, just a man who holds his liquor.
She'll be looking for a fella when she comes. When she comes, when she comes, she'll be looking for a fella when she comes. She'll be searching for a preacher when she comes. She'll be searching for a preacher when she comes.
She will run so level and steady with a man who's rough and ready.
She'll be searching for a preacher when she comes. When she comes, when she comes, she'll be searching for a preacher when she comes.
Let's make the new schoolma'am feel right to home by singing real loud and pretty.
She'll be dressed up for a wedding when she comes.
She'll be dressed up for a wedding when she comes.
She won't wear no shoes by hokey as she comes around big smoky. She'll be dressed up for a wedding when she comes.
When she comes, when she comes, she'll be dressed up for a wedding when she comes. They'll be celebrating plenty when she comes. They'll be celebrating plenty when she comes.
They'll be shouting loud hosannas while they're eating ripe bananas.
They'll be celebrating plenty when she comes. When she comes, when she comes, they'll be celebrating plenty when she comes. She'll be coming round, round when she comes. She'll be coming round, round when she comes.
Now, feud, she will be stopping. All the jugs will start a-popping.
She'll be coming round, round and when she comes.
Good morning, dear children.
Start the day with a song and sing the whole day through. Even while you're busy working, do just like the birdies do. Though the day may be long, you never will go wrong. Or keep on key, any old key, just start the day with a song.
Come with me to Ireland. That Shamrock Isle, set like a sparkling jewel in a shimmering sea. 'Tis here that the air is filled with the music of countless waves playing on her rocky shore. Here, too, the lovely lakes at Killarney lie crystal clear in the sunshine, like huge mirrors reflecting the beauties of the countryside. And over all the land, from Kerry to Kildare, drifts the sweet sound of her singing brooks. The main occupation in Ireland is farming, and the good country folk work all the year round, cultivating their beloved national dish, corn, beef, and cabbage. Another well-known farm product is the Irish potato, easily recognized by its smiling Irish eyes. Erin's quaint seacoast towns are among her most picturesque sights. Here before us, we see the city of Cork. And here, leading to another city, is a highway celebrated in song and story, the rocky road to Dublin. One quaint sight found in every Irish town is the open marketplace, where villagers gather to sell their poultry, meat, and... Here now, what kind of a steak might this be?
Faith and be jabbers, ain't you never heard of the Irish sweepstakes?
The Irish are great lovers of music, and 'tis said that even the hidden creatures of the woodlands hurry out to listen when an Irish band strikes up a native tune.
Come on now, be-jabbers. Join in with us and sing that good old Irish song, McNamara's Band. Just follow the bouncing shamrock.
Oh, my name is McNamara, and I'm the leader of the band. Although we're few in numbers, we're the finest in the land. We play at wakes and weddings and at every fancy ball. And when we play the funerals, we play the march from Saul. Oh, the drums go bang and the cymbals clang and the horns they blaze away. Where Happy pumps the old bassoon while I the pipes can play. And Tennessee, Tennessee, toodles of toodles, the music is something grand. A credit to old Ireland is McNamara's band. Right now we are rehearsing for a very swell affair. It's the annual celebration, all the gentry will be there. When General Grant to Ireland came, he took me by the hand. Says he, I never saw the likes of McNamara's band. Oh, the drums go bang and the cymbals clang and the horns they blaze away. Like Happy pumps the old bassoon while I the wax to play. And Tennessee, Tennessee, toodles of toodles, the music is something grand. A credit to old Ireland is McNamara's band.
Oh, my name is Uncle Julius, and from Sweden I did come to play with McNamara's band and beat the big bass drum. And when I march along the street, the ladies think I'm grand. They shout, there's Uncle Julius playing with an Irish band. Oh, I wear a bunch of shamrocks and a uniform of green. And I'm the funniest looking Swede that you have ever seen. There is O'Briens and Ryans and Sheehan's and Means that come from Ireland. But by Yemeni, I'm the only Swede in McNamara's band.
Oh, the drums go bang and the cymbals clang and the horns they blaze away. And Happy pumps the old bassoon while I the pipes do play. And Tennessee, Tennessee, toodles of toodles, the music is something grand. A credit to old Ireland is McNamara's band.
Even while you're busy working, do just like the birdies do. Though the day may be long, you never will go wrong. Off key, on key, any old key, just start the day with a song.
Harvest time! Harvest time!
Wake up! Wake up!
Harvest is just the time of the year to sing that old favorite, Shine On Harvest Moon. Do you remember it? Well, if you don't, just follow me.
Shine on, harvest moon in the sky. High and no love since January, February, June, July. No time, take no time to stay upon the moon. So shine on, harvest moon for me, my girl. The night was mighty dark, so you could hardly see, for the moon refused to shine. Love was in the willow tree, for love they pine. Little maid was quite afraid of darkness, so she said, I guess I'll go. Boy began to sigh, then he looked up at the sky, then he told the moon his little tale of woe. Shine on, harvest moon up in the sky. Lying and no longer since January, February, June, July. No time, ain't no time to stay upon the moon. So shine on, harvest moon for me, my rest.
Now let's hear it good and loud.
I can't see why a boy should cry when by his side is the girl he loves so true. All he has to say is, won't you be my bride, for I love you. Why should I be telling you the secret when I know that you can guess? Our little smile, shine along the while. If the little girl should answer yes, 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 yes. Shine on, harvest moon in the sky. I ain't any longer since January, July. So shine on, time to stay. Love the moon sit around, so shine on, harvest moon for me, my
Swing it!
Start the day with a song and sing the whole day through. Even while you're busy working, do just like the birdies do. Though the day may be long, you never will go wrong. Off key, on key, any old key, just start the day with a song.
It was on Easter Sunday in the year 1513 that Florida was discovered by Ponce de Leon, and thus ended his long, tedious search for the fountain of youth.
What feed? Give me a big glass, I think.
Today, Florida is rediscovered each winter by thousands of sun-loving vacationists fleeing the snow and icy winds of the other 47 states. 46 states. Florida is a long, narrow peninsula, the tip of which is comprised of numerous small islands known as the Florida Keys. Its ideal climate is made possible by the Gulf Stream's unusually warm waters. Here, deep-sea fishing is one of the leading sports, and oft-times a big fellow at the end of the line puts up a terrific fight. Many tourists come to Florida to bask in the healthful rays of its tropical sun. Others enjoy her year-round water sports, such as aquaplaning. Florida is a well-known citrus center, and a beautiful sight to see for mile after mile is that of orange trees, laden with ripe, juicy golden oranges and, say, an apple tree in Florida?
You see, I'm spending the winter here for my health.
Many thrilling grid classics are played in Miami's colorful Orange Bowl. Here, two good teams can pack in over 60,000. A popular event in Miami is the Orange Festival, which is climaxed by a beauty contest for the selection of a Miss Citrus for the year. No trip to Florida would be complete without a visit to one of her famous racetracks. To avoid the rush, many people leave before the last race. Night dog racing is an exciting event. In dog racing, greyhounds chase a mechanical rabbit around an oval track. There goes the bunny, and after it, the fleet pack of greyhounds. Southern Florida has the unique distinction of being the only place in the United States that has never seen snow. Or has it? A favorite landmark near Lake Wales is the picturesque Bach Singing Tower.
When you see land kind of green and grassy beneath the moon, right beyond compare.
Ah, that's a good old song about the capital of this glorious state, Tallahassee. Why don't you join me in singing it? Just follow the bouncing ball.
When you see land kind of green and grassy beneath the moon, right beyond compare. When you hear blue jays chirping high and sassy, and catch one snipping, chopping, cooking, hanging on the evening air. When you see four awful island classy, and every smile bids you stay and rest. Get off that train, you're in Tallahassee, the Southland that is best. Oh, won't you listen, all you people on the southbound train? Oh, won't you listen to my friendly advice? About a quarter after 7, we'll be pulling into paradise. When you see land kind of green and grassy beneath the moon, right beyond compare. When you hear blue jays chirping high and sassy,
And catch one snip of something cooking, hanging on the evening air.
when you see four awful island classy, and every smile bids you stay and rest. Get off that train,
city folks, all polite and glad.
Gentlemen all remove their hats.
And every smile bid to stay and rest.
And the morning police
Get off that train.
down you're in
Tallahassee, the capital city of Florida and the Southland.
And now we take leave of this tropical paradise, where the stately palm trees wave a friendly goodbye, and the gentle ocean breezes seem to whisper.
This afternoon, there will be a moderate southeasterly breeze.
Ladies and gentlemen, what an exciting day this is. The outstanding football game of the season is about to be played between the dogs of K9 College and their natural enemies, their natural opponents, the Cats of Alley Cat College. A record crowd is pouring into the Milk Bowl. The players are now coming out on the field. Here's the fullback, the halfback, the quarterback, and the no-back. K9 College has just received the kickoff, and the big hound is dashing down the field. Well, well, a dash hound. And it's a touchdown for K9 College.
Now, Coach, now.
No, not now.
What's this? The Cats are trying a surprise play. And it looks like a sure touchdown for Alley Cat College. The Cats were stopped on their own 2-inch line.
Now, Coach, now.
No, not now.
Dog-faced Dan of K9 College has the ball, and he's burning up the field with his terrific speed.
Now.
No! Not now!
The K9s have just kicked for a field goal, and it's intercepted by the Alley Cats. The Cats have tied the score, and the crowd is going wild.
Hooray! Whoopee! Big cheers for Alley Cat College! Hooray! Hooray! Whoopee! Big cheers for Alley Cat College! Hooray!
While we have the music,
Let us all join in and sing a few of our favorite football songs. Now, follow the bouncing ball.
Sons of Slum and Grady, will you let the Navy take from us the victory? Hero warriors score a sweep, that line before us, carry on to victory. Onward, onward, charge against the foe. Forward, forward, the army banners go. Sons of Mars and thunder rip that line asunder, carry on to victory.
Don't be bashful, folks. Let's sing along with the Fighting Irish.
Rock, 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 cheer, cheer for old Notre Dame. Wake up the echoes cheering her name. Send the volley cheer on high. Shake down the thunder from the sky. What though the odds be great or small, old Notre Dame will win over all. While her loyal sons are marching onward to victory.
Let's make this one good and loud. It's for the Navy.
And Navy down the field, sail set to the sky. We'll never change our course, so Army, you still shine. Roll up the storm, Navy, anchors away. Sail, Navy, down the field and sink the Army gray.
The dogs are lined up, and there's a split second to go.
Signals, 7, 11, 14, 38, 54, 54 and 7/8. Shift.
Now, Coach, now. Huh? What do you say, Coach? Now.
Yes, now.
There you are, folks. Get your hot dog, candy, chewing gum, cigarette,
Day with a song and sing the whole day through. Even while you're busy working, do just like the birdies do. Though the day may be long, you never will go wrong. Off key, on key, any old key, just start the day with a song.
Now get to work, you crummy swabs! Heave-ho and weigh anchor! Belly the sails, we're shoving off! My barnacles, man overboard!
I don't believe it.
How about you landlubbers joining in and singing our favorite song, Strike Up the Band? Just follow the bouncing ball.
Strike up the band, here comes a sailor, cash in his hand, just off a whaler, stand in a row, don't let it go, Jackson thinks but every inch a sailor. Jack is the king of the dark blue sea, Jack is the sailor the brave can be. And they sing song. Oh, how they sigh when they see him come. Loaded down with gold so bright. Welcome home, Jack, you're all right. Strike up the band, here comes a sailor, cash in his hand, just off a whaler, stand in a row, don't let him go. Jackson thinks but every inch a sailor.
Come on, sailors, have yourselves a time at the Club Jonah. Looky, 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 50 beautiful girls, 50.
California, the Golden State, was settled in 1769 and enjoyed a rather quiet existence till early in 1848, when gold was discovered. Towns sprang up overnight. The new
spread rapidly, and in 1849, over 100,000 people migrated into the Sunshine State. Some made the hazardous trip, moving swiftly over the plains in covered wagons. Others took the long journey in sailing vessels, going down the coast of South America around Cape Horn. Soon a railroad was built, linking the east and the west. Today, we streak across the continent in such luxurious streamlined trains as the Chief. California is famous for her giant redwood trees, some so huge that automobiles can be driven right through them. Older than the pyramids, some of these giant redwoods are several hundred feet high and... Hold on there. What kind of a redwood is this?
I'm anemic.
There's another rather unusual forest near Calistoga.
Oh! I'm Papa with you big, I'm Papa with you big, I'm Papa with you big.
The highest and lowest points in the United States are only 50 miles apart, and both in California. Mount Whitney, 14,495 feet above sea level. And the lowest point, Death Valley, a burning, desolate wasteland with no signs of life whatsoever. In California, it's only a short trip from the winter sports in the mountains to the summer sports at the seashore. Each year, the swallows fly back to this little mission at Capistrano. As a matter of fact, I think I hear them winging their way in right now. California is a rich oil country, and numerous oil wells are located right on the city streets.
Fill her up. Okay, boss.
Hollywood is the capital city of the motion picture industry. Here we have the entrance to the huge Paramount Studios. I think we're just in time to catch a few stars on their way to work.
Good morning, Miss Lamour. Mister, can I have your autograph, mister? Huh, mister, huh?
Movie stars often travel incognito through the streets of Hollywood to avoid crowds and autograph hunters. Grauman's Chinese Theater on Hollywood Boulevard is famous for the footprints of celebrities that are embedded in its concrete sidewalk. California's numerous orange groves are noted the world over for the exceptionally large, juicy oranges that are... Hey, what on earth is this fellow doing?
This is the third Florida agent we caught this week.
Speaking of oranges, aren't you going to join us in singing that popular song of the Golden State? California, here I come. Just follow the bouncing citrus.
California, here I come, right back where I started from. Birdie sing and everything a sun is this and don't be late. That's why I can hardly wait. Oh, head up that golden gate, California, here I come.
Oh, I think you can do better than that. Come on now, let's hear everybody sing.
Oh, California, here I come, right back where I started from. I'm going through the sun. Birdie sing and everything a sun is this and don't be late. That's why I can hardly wait. Oh, head up that golden gate, California, here I come.
with deep regret that we leave this wonderland, where trees become giants in their efforts to reach nearer the sun that so generously shares its rays with the mountains, rivers, lakes, and cities of this beautiful sunshine state.
Start the day with a song and sing the whole day through. Even while you're busy working, do just like the birdies do. Though the day may be long, you never will go wrong. Off key, on key, any old key, just start the day with a song.
June 21st is the first day of summer and the longest day of the year. Summer, when the spring buds of the buttercup blossom out and the tulip wakes up and tries to look her very best. The silence of the still summer air is broken only by the persistent snapdragons. Bees also look forward to summer, and after carefully selecting a flower, busily go about their business gathering honey for the coming winter.
Get your own honey.
Who doesn't like to look back to those wonderful summer picnics, out in the woods, free from the cares of the world?
Come and get it!
Fishing is also one of the more pleasant summer pastimes. Summer is vacation time for the kids, who spend its glorious days at the good old swimming hole.
Last one in is a stinker.
Last one in is a stinker.
Summer romances usually end with wedding bells and petite June brides. Remember, it has always been the custom for the bridegroom to carry his bride over the threshold.
You and your big mouth.
In the summer, you can also expect a visit from our little friend, the mosquito. Summertime is also time for those proverbial heat waves. Even old Sol himself has trouble keeping cool. For relief, everybody flocks to the beach on these hot summer days.
Nothing like a cool drink on a warm day. How about you all joining in and singing about the good old summertime? Just follow me.
In the good old summertime, in the good old summertime, strolling through the shady lanes with your baby mine, you hold her hand and she holds yours, and that's a very good sign that she's your tootsie wootsy in the good old summertime.
Come on now, give it all you've got.
In the good old summertime, in the good old summertime, strolling through the shady lanes with your baby mine, you hold her hand and she holds yours, and that's a very good sign that she's your tootsie wootsy in the good old summertime. In the good old summertime, in the good old summertime, strolling through the shady lanes with your baby mine, you hold her hand and she holds yours, and that's a very good sign that she's your tootsie wootsy in the good old summertime.
Children! Children! Quiet, children! Now, children, school is out for the summer vacation. Summer vacation?
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up, wake up, wake up! Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Little brown jug, how I love thee. Fiddle dum and fiddle dee. Little brown jug, oh, you're for me.
How about joining in and singing with us? I'll give you a head start. Just follow the bouncing ball.
You bring ginger, I'll bring spice. You bring tumblers, I'll bring ice. You bring Susie, I'll bring Bess. Together we'll bring happiness. Ha ha ha, dee dee dee. Little brown jug, how I love thee. Fiddle dum and fiddle dee. Little brown jug, oh, you're for me. Rich men look for added wealth. Sick men look for lasting health. And the common place they look is in a jigger or a hook. Ha ha ha, dee dee dee. Little brown jug, how I love thee. Fiddle dum and fiddle dee. Little brown jug, oh, you're for me.
Listen, girls, do you think you can take the next one alone? Okay, let's go.
Happy Herbert knows what's red. Derby falling out his head. Walking zigzag undisturbed. Can you guess what was wrong with her? Ha ha ha, dee dee dee. Little brown jug, how I love thee. Fiddle dum and fiddle dee. Little brown jug, oh, you're for me.
Now let's give the boys a chance. Come on, fellows, sing.
Here's a tale of Bessie Birch, who was left waiting at the church, all because the happy group began to celebrate too soon. Ha ha ha, dee dee dee. Little brown jug, how I love thee. Fiddle dum and fiddle dee. Little brown jug, oh, you're for me.
That was pretty good.
Well, now, how about a contest?
Okay, ladies first.
I like perfumes from Normandy.
I like Swiss cheese and Chinese tea.
I even like a Persian rug.
If on it stands a little jug. Ha ha ha, dee dee dee. Little brown jug, how I love thee. Fiddle dum and fiddle dee. Little brown jug, oh, you're for me. Fellows caught in swinging doors, faces on the barroom floor. Full men full of pep and zing, and it all comes from just one thing. Ha ha ha, dee dee dee. Little brown jug, how I love thee. Fiddle dum and fiddle dee. Little brown jug, oh, you're for me. Once there was a guy named Bill. He was strong but had no will. Friday day was his big thrill, 'cause Saturday found dear old Bill singing ha ha ha, dee dee dee. Little brown jug, how I love thee. Fiddle dum and fiddle dee. Little brown jug, oh, you're for me.
Oink up, oink up, oink up. Oink up, oink up, oink up. Something new has been added. Oink up.
Start the day with a song and sing the whole day through. Even while you're busy working, do just like the birdies do. Though the day may be long, you never will go wrong. Off key, on key, any old key, just start the day with a song.
Howdy, folks. I'm fixing to tell y'all about Texas, nicknamed the Lone Star State. Texas comprises 1/12 of the area of this here country, but to us Texans, she looks like this. The early settlers was mighty anxious to get to this here wonderful state. They only stopped for chow. Way back in them days, the six-shooter was the only law. But then came the Texas Rangers, who established peace and order. Them there Rangers is really fast on the draw. Us folks hereabouts are right proud of our boots and the 10-gallon hats. All over Texas, the Jeep is replacing the horse at the old hitching post. The vast prairies down this way's home to thousands of acres of tumbleweeds. Texas leads the country in producing hogs, goats, and the famous longhorn steers. You can't pull the wool over a Texan's eyes, because Texas leads in sheep raising.
I'm Lil Bo Peep. I've lost my sheep, and I don't know where to find them. Bah. Oh, there's one of the cute little old darlings now.
Women.
The soil here is so rich, our grapefruits grow to a tremendous size. Just 2 of them makes a dozen. Besides things growing big here, they sure grow fast. As for mineral production, Texas ranks first show none. Because every year her 75,000 active wells produce millions of barrels of oil. A natural resource of ours is helium gas, so very valuable in raising dirigibles. As for our great schools and universities, I'd say the best known is Texas A&M. And the PM, that's for night school. Y'all know about our famous stadium, the Cotton Bowl. The greatest football teams play herein. Let's watch one of the teams working out in the field. Randolph Field is the foremost training school for Air Force pilots. A most thrilling spectacle is seeing the cadets drilling.
To the rear, march! To the rear, march! All out!
Looky here. When we say Texas, that means rodeos, with such thrilling goings-on as bronc busting.
7. I'm busted.
Bulldoze. Steer wrestling. trick riding.
Yippee! Yahoo! Yippee! Look at here, partners. As long as we're deep in the heart of Texas, let's sing that little old song by the same name. Just follow the bouncing ball.
The stars at night are big and bright. Deep in the heart of Texas, the prairie sky is wide and high. Deep in the heart of Texas, the sage in bloom is like perfume. Deep in the heart of Texas, reminds me of the one I love. Deep in the heart of Texas.
Yes, sir, I think you coyotes are doing right well. But let me hear you howl and sing and yell.
The stars at night are big and bright. Deep in the heart of Texas, the prairie sky is wide and high. Deep in the heart of Texas, the sage in bloom is like perfume. Deep in the heart of Texas, reminds me of the one I love. Deep in the heart of Texas.
Discovered by Henrik Hudson on September 11, 1609. On May 6, 1626, Peter Minuit purchased it from the Indians for $24. That being the ceiling price at the time. It was at the tip of this island that the tiny trading post of New Amsterdam was founded with a population of less than 200. Today, as we move up the bay of this magic city of over 7.5 million people, we find the commercial and entertainment capital of America. We are dazed by the great beauty of the harbor and the inspiring skyline made by its giant buildings called skyscrapers. Some of these structures are familiar the world over, such as the Flatiron Building, the Woolworth Building, and a group of 14 dignified buildings in the center of town called Radio City. One of New York's very early skyscrapers, towering 47 stories over the city, was the Singer Building.
Me, 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 la, 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 la.
Today, reaching 1,248 feet above the pavement, a mammoth structure of 102 floors, the tallest building in the world is the Empire State Building.
Off we go into the wild blue yonder, climbing high into the sun. Here they come, zooming to meet our thunder. Attaboy, give her the gun.
Contact.
Number one to starter, elevation 125th floor, ceiling 0. Roger, over and out.
The financial district, Wall Street, is only a few blocks long, but boy, can you be caught short. On the stock exchange, and sometimes on the very street itself, deals are negotiated that affect the fate of entire nations.
I'll trade you my new top for your penknife.
It's a deal. In great tunnels underneath this amazing city, the subway trains roar. The New Yorker knows that the only way to get a seat in the subway is to go where they make them and sit down.
Seeing the subway this empty is rather unusual, but this isn't. In this marvelous city where over 1 million automobiles crowd its narrow streets, the cabbie is one of its most careful drivers, and also the most accurate. The public library on Fifth Avenue is designed in neoclassic style. The entrance to this 3-story marble building is guarded by 2 large stone-carved lions. Did I say lions? Linking Manhattan and New Jersey is the Lincoln Tunnel. It consists of twin tubes underneath the Hudson River, approximately 8,000 feet long, and, well, suppose we let the Lincoln Tunnel speak for itself.
87 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent.
More than 18 bridges connect Manhattan with the other boroughs. The oldest and the most famous is the Brooklyn Bridge. Traffic seems to be going to the dogs this morning. Is Steve Bow Wowdy going to make another dive? Say, you little fella, what's all the excitement about?
Every time they run this picture, you ask me the same question. The same question. Can't you read?
There are more than 100 parks where children can get out and engage in sports that would otherwise be impossible on the congested sidewalks of New York. Sidewalks of New York. I'm sure that you all know the song of that name. Why not join us in singing it? Just follow the bouncing ball.
East side, west side, all around the town. Hearts play ring round the rosy, London Bridge is falling down. Boys and girls together, me and Mamie O'Rourke, trip alive fantastic on the sidewalks of New York.
Now suppose we climb up one of those tall buildings from the sidewalk to the rooftop, where they have those fashionable apartments perpetuated in song with a penthouse serenade.
Just picture a penthouse way up in the sky, with hinges on chimneys for stars to go by. A sweet slice of heaven for just you and I, when we're alone. Society will stay aloof and live in propriety here on the roof. To heavenly hermits we will be improved when we're alone. We'll see life's mad pattern as we view old Manhattan. Then we can thank our lucky stars that we're living as we are. In our little penthouse we'll always contrive to keep love and romance forever alive. In view of the Hudson just over the drive, when we're alone.
Now to the street of bright lights, chorus girls, dance halls, penny arcades, theaters, and glamour. Let's all join in and sing 42nd Street.
Come and meet the dancing feet. On Avenue, I'm singing you to 42nd Street. Hear the beat of dancing feet. It's the man of the melody of 42nd Street. Little Mippies from the 50s in a grand and sweet. Sexy ladies from the 80s who are indiscreet. They're side by side. They're soaring far. Where the underworld can be really naughty.
42nd Street, Times Square, the crossroads of the world, where most of New York's 7.5 million people crowd and say, where is everybody? Oh, pardon me, folks, but I've been sleeping in the park myself for a week.
Start the day long and sing the whole day through. Even while you're busy working, do just like the birdies do. Though the day may be long, you never will go wrong. Off key, on key, any old key, just start the day with a song.
Manicure, please.
Just right.
Here comes the groom.
How about you folks joining in as we sing a toast to me and my gal? Just follow the beat of my heart.
The bells are ringing for me and my gal. The birds are singing for me and my gal. Everybody's been going to a wedding they're going, and for weeks they've been sewing every Tuesday and Sunday. They're congregating for me and my
Watson's waiting for me and my gal. And sometime I'm gonna build a little home for two, or three, or four, or more. It's love land for me and my gal.
Edgar, do you take this woman?
I do.
Bertha, do you take this man?
I do.
Now kiss the bride.
I wouldn't drink that, partner. Look what happened to me.
Ugh.
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 Ugh, ugh.
Don't change the subject. Get ready, set.
I'm just a tenderfoot.
You ornery tenderfeet, let a big bad buckaroo pass. I'm the toughest hombre you'll ever meet.
siree, for we're a vanishing race. No, siree, can't last long. Step aside, you ornery tenderfeet, while I sing my song. Come on, you varmints. Sing along with me in that little old bouncing ball.
I'm an old cowhand from the Rio Grande, from the Lake St. Gold and the Sea St. Tan. I'm a cowboy who never saw a cow, never rode a steer 'cause I don't know how, and I sure ain't fixing to start in now. Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay, yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay. I'm an old cowhand from the Rio Grande, and I learned to ride, for I learned to stand. I'm a riding fool who is up to date. I know every trail in the Lone Star State, 'cause I ride the range in a 48. Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay, yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay.
I ain't a-hearing everybody sing. Now join in and sing loud if you're aiming to stay healthy.
I'm an old cowhand from the Rio Grande, and I come to town just to hear a band. I know all the songs that the cowboys know, from the big corral where the dogies go, 'cause I learned them all on the radio. Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay, yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay. I'm an old cowhand from the Rio Grande, where the West is wide, from the borderland, where the buffalo roam around the zoo, and the Indians may do a run or two, and the old bar aches in the barbecue. Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay, 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 yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay.
Chocolate.
1 tutti frutti.
Half fudge sundae.
Mine, vanilla.
3 strawberry cones.
Go, frap.
For 2 cents plain.
Oh, hello, folks. How about joining in with us and singing a little song? Let me see now. Oh, here's a right good one. Old MacDonald had a farm, eh? You remember that? Well, if you don't, maybe this'll help you. Just follow the bouncing ball.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had some chicks, E-I-E-I-O. With a chick here and a chick there. Here a chick, there a chick, everywhere a chick. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had some ducks, E-I-E-I-O. With a quack, quack here and a quack, quack there. Here a quack, there a quack, everywhere a quack, quack. Chick here and a chick there. Here a chick, there a chick, everywhere a chick. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Let's hear the boys sing alone.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had some cows, E-I-E-I-O. With a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Quack, quack here and a quack, quack there. Here a quack, there a quack, everywhere a quack, quack. Chick here and a chick there. Here a chick, there a chick, everywhere a chick. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Now, only the girls.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had some mules, E-I-E-I-O. With a hee-haw here and a hee-haw there. Here a hee, there a haw, everywhere a hee-haw. Moo-moo here and a moo-moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Quack, quack here and a quack, quack there. Here a quack, there a quack, everywhere a quack, quack. Chick here and a chick there. Here a chick, there a chick, everywhere a chick. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Now, alternate.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
And on this farm he had some pigs, E-I-E-I-O.
With an oink here and an oink there. Here an oink there, like everywhere an oink.
Hee-haw here and a hee-haw there. Here a hee, there a haw, everywhere a hee-haw.
Moo-moo here and a moo-moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo.
Quack, quack here and a quack, quack there. Here a quack, there a quack, everywhere quack, quack.
Chick here and a chick there. Here a chick, there a chick, everywhere a chick. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Everybody sing.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had some turkeys, E-I-E-I-O. With a gobble gobble here and a gobble gobble there. Here a gobble, there a gobble, everywhere a gobble gobble. Oink oink here and a oink oink there. Here like there, like everywhere, like oink. Hee-haw here and a hee-haw there. Here a hee, there a haw, everywhere a hee-haw. Moo-moo here and a moo-moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Quack quack here and a quack quack there. Here a quack, there a quack, everywhere quack quack. Chick here and a chick there. Here a chick, there a chick, everywhere chick. Old MacDonald had a farm,
Conga. Conga.
Start the day with a song and sing the whole day through. Even while you're busy working, do just like the birdies do. Though the day may be long, you never will go wrong. Off-key, on-key, any old key, just start the day with a song.
Far beneath the surface of the sea, well hidden from the outside world, dwell our finny friends of the briny deep. Here in a piscatorial paradise, thousands of species live together harmoniously. Let's take a peek at some of the more common types of marine life, such as the butterfish, the angelfish, and of course the sportsman's friend, the sailfish. One of the weirdest of all oceanic sights is the electric eel. These strange creatures have been known to live to an extremely old age. Our household pet, the goldfish, can often be found here near the banks of the river. The catfish is so named because of his striking resemblance to his earthly feline brother. Some members of the finny tribe are very industrious, such as the sawfish and the hammerhead shark. Of course, a few even find time for a nip or two. The octopus is not generally considered a game fish. Down here, the small fry live in constant terror of the larger denizens of the deep.
When are you going to pay back that fin I loaned you?
Not all the inhabitants of the marine world are fish, however. There are also snails, conches, clams, and oysters. Fish enjoy a rather busy social life, and after a hard day's swim, often gather for a night's entertainment at the popular fish boat.
La cucaracha, ya no puede caminar, porque no tiene porque le falta marihuana que fumar.
Señoras y señoritas, won't you all join us in singing that cute little song, The Three Little Fishes, see? Just follow the bouncing board of light and sing it out with all your might.
Down in the meadow is a little bitty pool, and three little fishes and the mama fishy too. Swims and the mama fishy swim with the can, and they swam all over the dam. Boom, boom, did and one, shoot. Boom, boom, did and one, shoot. Boom, boom, did and one, shoot. And they swam all over the dam.
like it. You went and made me blow a fuse. But I like it.
Start the day with a song and sing the whole day through. Even while you're busy working, do just like the flirties do. Though the day may be long, you never will go wrong. Off key, on key, any old key, just start the day with a song.
Joining in and singing with us. Just follow me.
By the sea, by the sea, by the beautiful sea, you and I, oh how happy we'll be. When each wave comes a-rolling in, we will tuck or swim, and we'll float and pull around the water, over and under, then up for air. My rich, so now what do we care? I long to be beside the sea, beside the seaside, a beautiful sea. Joe and Jane were always together, and both of them liked nice summer weather, so Sunday mornings off they would be, at break of dawn, down to the sea. Jane looked very sweet in her bathing suit. Joe would say, oh Jane, you are awfully cute. Then he'd grab her hand, say, oh boy, you're grand. Gee, I'm glad
seaside, the seaside, we will sing.
Now let's have a contest. Boys first.
Joe looked forward all week to Sunday, 'cause he knew that day was just the one day when he would feel like a millionaire. No work that day, free as the air.
Jane was just as happy on Sunday, 'cause that was one day, really was fun day. And to the beach she'd go with her handsome Joe, where they shall glee.
By the sea, by the sea, by the beautiful sea, you and I, oh how happy we'll be. When each wave comes a-rolling in, we will duck or swim, and we'll float and pull around the water, over and under and then up for air. Ma is rich, so now what do we care? I love to be beside her side, beside the sea, beside the seaside, and you will see.
Start the day with a song and sing the whole day through. Even while you're busy working, do just like the birdies do. Though the day may be long, you never will go wrong. Off key, on key, any old key, just start the day with a song.
Switzerland, a quaint and charming country, is the Mecca of the mountaineer and the paradise of the winter sportsman. Tourists from all over the world pour in to enjoy its many beauties. Switzerland is noted for its towering Alps, the most famous of which is the Matterhorn. These mountains are so high that they reach way above the clouds with their snow-capped peaks. The towns are productive as well as pretty. Zurich is one of the largest silk manufacturing centers on the continent. Millions of silkworms are employed in producing this fabric. Another important industry is the making of lace. This intricate work requires great patience and skill. Swiss watches are used the world over. Only the finest of craftsmen can assemble these delicate timepieces. Here is a close view of the popular Swiss movement. Cheese making is another major industry and is practiced in every hamlet and farm in Switzerland. In the quaint little town of Altdorf, we find a statue of that great legendary hero, William Tell, who shot an apple off his young son's head. One of the most fascinating sights in this unusual country is the sure-footed mountain goat. Communication in these hills is accomplished with the alpenhorn, the sound of which carries for miles. Here we see one mountain guide sending a message to another. Now the other guide answers on his horn.
What a horn!
Next we come to St. Moritz, winter playground of the world. All winter sports are popular here, especially ice skating. Everyone ice skates. Skiing is another popular pastime. Ski enthusiasts travel to high mountain slides in special conveyances known as ski trains. Mountain climbing is exciting but dangerous. However, the Swiss have overcome many of the hazards in this sport. But of course, there are still some alpine climbers who prefer the old method.
I sure miss my Swiss miss. Will you folks join me in singing a song about her? Just follow the bouncing ball.
I miss you, my Swiss, my Swiss miss is me. I miss you, the Swiss miss gives to me. I hear her yodeling sweet melodies, like the birds and the bees from the Schweitzer trees right here. Papa, it watches that I sing. That's why he watches me like this. I lost her in the mountains, she must be. I miss you, my Swiss miss misses me. He was a mountain climber, and oh, how the boy could climb. In cold July, he climbed so high, believe me, I don't lie.
He'd almost touch the sky.
And here's the reason why.
She was a shepherd's daughter who lived on the highest peak, where he'd chase her and she'd chase him, and they'd play hide and seek.
One day he lost his sweetheart, he looked for her in vain. And now this mountain climber keeps singing this refrain. I miss you, my Swiss miss misses me. I miss you, the Swiss miss misses me. She was a working girl down on her knees, in her yard, working hard, punching holes in cheese. I looked for her, I nearly broke my scalp. I clipped and snipped from land to land. There must be other climbers who could tell where she could be. I miss you, my Swiss miss misses me. He was a bear in snowshoes, and oh, how the boy could ski. He'd ski away, he'd ski all day, he'd ski without a guide.
And she'd ski by his side
when they'd ski for a ride.
No wonder he's broken hearted, he's lonesome as he can be. There's no one now to call his own, and he can't ski alone.
He gave up mountain climbing, he couldn't stand the strain. And now he's washing windows and singing this refrain. I miss my Swiss miss misses me. I miss the bliss the Swiss miss gives to me. I hear her yodeling sweet melodies, like the birds and the bees from the Schweitzer trees. Her dear Papa makes watches that I Swiss. That's why he watches me like this. I lost her in the mountains, she must be. I miss her, my Swiss misses me.
Calling all St. Bernards, calling all St. Bernards, go to 3rd and Matterhorn, that is all.
Start the day with a song and sing the whole day through. Even while you're busy working, do just like the flirties do. Though the day may be long, you never will go wrong. Off-key, on-key, any old key, just start the day with a song.
December 21st, first day of winter. Nauseating, isn't it? The hard way.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. And how about you folks joining in and singing this merry old song? Just follow the bouncing hen flute.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright.
One coffee, please.
One coffee. Coming up. I thought all birds spend the winter in Florida.
Oh, dear. At these prices, who can afford Florida?
Start the day with a song and sing the whole day through. Even while you're busy working, do just like the birdies do. Though the day may be long, you never will go wrong. Off key, on key, any old key, just start the day with a song.
It's spring!
Wonderful.
So let's all join in and sing about spring. Just follow me.
In spring, the birdies in the trees begin to sing. They bring a symphony of song that thrills you so complete. You feel as giddy as a baby in a swing. And when you sing, your voice comes out so sweet.
returning north. Scram!
Start the day with a song and sing the whole day through. Even while you're busy working, do just like the birdies do. Though the day may be long, you never will go wrong. Off key, on key, any old key, just start the day with a song.
What are little boys made of? What are little boys made of? Nails and snails and puppy dogs' tails. That's what little boys are made of. What are little girls made of? What are little girls made of? Sugar and spice and everything nice. That's what little girls are made of. Here, chum. Yeah, I'm hard-boiled, see? Get it, huh? Get it?
Cute, isn't she?
Ain't she pretty?
Everybody loves a pretty baby, whether it's a girl or a boy. So let's all sing together about this bundle of joy. Just follow the sing ball.
Everybody loves a baby, that's why I'm in love with you. Pretty baby, pretty baby.
And I'd like to be a sister, come and dad and mother you.
Pretty baby, pretty baby. Won't you come and let me rock you in my cradle of love and my cuddle of it will be you. Pretty baby of mine. You ask me why I'm always teasing you. You hate to have me call you pretty baby.
I really thought that I was pleasing you. Oh, you're just a baby to me.
Your cunning little dimples and your baby's stare.
Your baby talking, baby walking, curly hair. Your baby smile makes life worthwhile.
Just as sweet as you can be. Everybody loves a baby, that's why I'm in love with you. Pretty baby, pretty baby. And I'd like to be your sister, brother, dad, and mother too. Pretty baby, pretty baby.
Won't you come and let me rock you in my cradle of love
And we'll cuddle all the time. Oh, I want a loving baby, and tonight it will be you. Pretty baby of mine.
Your mother says you were the cutest kid.
Doodly-doo.
No wonder, dearie, that I'm wild about you.
And all the kind of things you said and did, why I love to fondly recall.
And just like you, and think you'll always be
The sacred cunning little baby dear to me.
and that is why I'm sure that I will
Always love you best of all. Everybody loves a baby, that's why I'm in love with you. Pretty baby, pretty baby. And I'd like to be your sister, brother, dad, and mother too. Pretty baby, pretty baby.
Won't you
Come and let me rock you in my cradle of love. And we'll cuddle all the time. Oh, I want a loving baby, and it might well be you. Pretty baby of mine. Pretty baby of
Hey, Pop, look!
Start the day with a song and sing the whole day through. Even while you're busy working, do just like the Fleischer do. Though the day may be long, you never will go wrong. Off key, on key, any old key, just start the day with a song.
My, Mortimer, how prices have jumped.
Down the hatch!
feathers.
Isn't he gorgeous?
Folks, what about singing along with us as we play while strolling through the park? Just follow the little bouncing ball.
While strolling through the park one day, in the merry, merry month of May, I was taken by surprise by a pair of roving eyes. In a moment my poor heart was blown away. A smile was all she gave to me. Derby cages and I felt so debonair. To make it short is how it all began. Yes, here is how it all began. The organ played a wedding tune in the merry, merry month of June. On her finger went a ring as the choir began to sing. In a moment we were on a honeymoon. And then we raised a family. We never know how happy we could be. Though the future may be cold and dark, it always will be our lot. And when we're old and gray, I'll still recall the day I met her at the fountain in the park. She wore a daring gingham gown and new high-button shoes, and on her shoulder twirled a parasol. Her eyes invited me to join her, how could I refuse? Here's the situation as I recall. Just listen and I'll tell you all. While strolling through the park one day, in the merry, merry month of May, I was saying right by a pair of roguish eyes. In a moment my poor heart was stole away. A smile was all she gave to me. La 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 la. Of course it made me happy as could be. La 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 la. I immediately raised my hand and I remarked. She said, I never shall forget the lovely afternoon I met her at the fountain in the park.
Not a guess. Oh, you kid!
23 Skidoo.
The day with a song and sing the whole day through. Even while you're busy working, do just like the birdies do. Though the day may be long, you never will go wrong. Off key, on key, any old key, just start the day with a song.
Come, ye toys, have your fun.
I feel just like singing, "Oh, You Beautiful Doll." Remember that song? Well, why not join me in singing it? Just follow the bouncing ball.
Oh, you beautiful doll, you great big beautiful doll. Let me put my arms about you. I could never live without you. Oh, you beautiful doll, you great big beautiful doll. If you ever leave me, how my heart will ache. I wanna hug you, but I fear you break. Oh, 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 you beautiful doll. Honey dear, want you near. Just turn out the light and then come over here. Nestle close up to my side. My heart's afire with love's desire.
In my arms, rest complete. I never thought that life could ever be so sweet. Till I met you some time ago. But now you know I love you so.
Oh, you beautiful doll, you great big beautiful doll. Let me put my arms about you. I could never live without you. Oh, you beautiful doll. start the day with a song. Be good for you, for you. It's just what the doctor orders when there's a lot to do. You will find that you won't mind your daily grind if you sing a pretty little ditty all the day long. You never will go wrong. Auntie, auntie, any you just start the day with a song.
This is Ireland, the Emerald Isle set like a gem in the deep blue sea, where the curling peat smoke over the thatched cottages blends with the mist around the hills and the damp winds from the sea. Ireland, with its moon-kissed Blarney's tone, where the colleens are the fairest, the shamrocks are the greenest, and Irish fancy soars, where since time immemorial, elves and fairies have haunted the hills and wild places and long deep valleys, where leprechauns have made their home. The leprechauns, whose crock of gold has created a charming legend. These shy, mischievous little roughs with their beguiling shenanigans.
We make shoes for the poor. Rat-tat-tat-tat, slow but sure. Hammer every nail with care for stronger, longer lasting wear. We leave them on the doorstep. We do our work for free. We're glad to be of service, and here's our philosophy. Rat-tat-tat-tat, rat-tat-tat-tat. Start the day with a song and sing the whole day through. Even while you're busy working blue, just like the birdies do. Start the day with a song, it's really good for you, for you. It's just what the doctor orders when there's a lot to do. You will find that you won't mind your daily grind if you sing a pretty little ditty, though the day may be long. You never will go wrong. Auntie, auntie, any okie, just start the day with a song. Tap, 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 tap. Start the day with a song and sing the whole day through. Even while you're busy working, do just like the birdies do. Start the day with a song. It's really good for you, for you.
Hold everything, lads. Today is the day. Paddy, this is your birthday.
It is that. It is that.
Today, you are 121 years old.
That I am. That I am.
Today, you are a man.
That I am. That I am.
Here, by Javris, is a pipe for you. And now, be bucko, you can smoke up with the rest of us. It's the night of the full moon. The night we deliver the shoes.
Let me deliver the shoes. I'm old enough now.
Sure, let the lad go.
Let him deliver the shoes.
It's caught he might get. And we'll lose our crock of gold.
Crock of gold?
Aye. Well, 'tis time we showed you. Come, me lad. Here is the crock of gold, which was handed down to us by our beloved ancestors. Now, mind you, if a leprechaun is caught, he is honor bound to lead that person to where our crock of gold is hidden.
Oh, but Jabbers, the devil of a Gambine almost had me. He did almost. But I was too quick for him, I was.
At last
I've caught a leprechaun, and I won't let you down until you promise to lead me to your crock of gold.
I promise, I promise.
May the saints lose him. No tricks now, you little rogue.
Take it easy now. On me honor, it's a shortcut I was taking.
Lead on to the crock of gold.
What a Paddy should be back by now.
The poor man. He must have got losted. No, I won't be seeing him again, I won't.
It's the slip you're giving me, huh?
No, sorry. Just follow me.
No more of your shenanigans. Take me straight to...
Here he comes now. I could have sworn that was Patrick. Here we be. This is the spot where the crock of gold is buried.
Where? Show me.
It's under this tree stump. Oh, wait. You must get a shovel and dig for it.
A shovel, huh? I must rush home and get me a shovel. It's my clothes I'm leaving for a marker. Your honor bound to let them be.
Yes, sir, your honor.
There's nothing here.
Happy birthday, Patty! Many happy
degrees due north, down to the weather. right angle to the rectangle, 63 degrees. Ah.
Marching home again, hooray, hooray. We're gonna sing hallelujah on that happy day. We will take the helmet that Johnny got and turn it into a flower pot, and we'll be so gay when Johnny comes marching home. When Johnny comes marching home again, hooray, hooray. The Colonel and Johnny will be bosom pals that day. But the Colonel claims to be 58. They'll both go out on a double date. What a time there'll be when Johnny comes marching home. When Johnny comes marching home again, hooray, hooray. We're gonna make up for every night he's been away. When he wants a kiss, we will give him 10, and then we'll ask for them back again. We will shout amen when Johnny comes marching home. When Johnny comes marching home again, hooray, hooray. She's gonna be back in circulation night and day. In a uniform she may look so cute, but we like her in a bathing suit. We can hardly wait till Jenny comes marching home. When Johnny comes marching home again, we'll kiss. When Jenny comes marching home again, we'll call, woo-hoo! We will say, oh, Johnny, you're so divine. And we'll say, Jenny, oh, please be mine. Life will be so fine when everyone's marching home. When singing out Johnny, we don't mean a special one. The Johnny we mean can be most anybody's son. Now we all know what Johnny did at war. But do you know what he did before? Won't you listen, 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 listen. Johnny Smith was a baker's son, moved around till he got his gun. He made it hot for the enemy, now he rolls in dough in the bakery. Johnny Jones was a choir boy, kinda shy, yes, and kinda coy. He shot down when the enemy prayed, now he's back singing peace refrain. Johnny D was a football pro. He joined up and he blocked the foe. Now he'll star with the Jersey Blades. He kept in trim throwing hand grenades. Johnny Black left the college green, saw red flag in the B-19. Skies are blue now and for his part, Johnny Black got the Purple Heart. When Johnny comes marching home upon this shore again, we'll to keep it this merry way. Let the world turn out to sing and shout when Johnny comes marching home again. When Johnny comes marching home
Start the day with a song and sing the whole day through. Even while you're busy working, you just like the birdies do. Though the day may be long, you never will go wrong. Off key, on key, any old key, just start the day with a song.
Pardon me. I beg your pardon.
That's why I'm to wear. Tasty like Sonia. Pardon me, folks. I got a frog in my throat. Oh, give me golden slippers. Oh, give me golden slippers. Give me golden slippers. That's why I'm to wear to walk the golden street.
Pardon me. Pardon me. One root beer, please. I beg your pardon.
Jump, fathead.
About that grand old riverboat, the Robert E. Lee. Just follow the bouncing ball.
Watch them shuffling along, see them shuffling along. Go take your best down, real fast. Go down to the levee, I said to the levee, and then join that shuffling throng. Hear that music and song, it's simply great. Waiting on on the levee, waiting for the Robert E. Lee. Watch them shuffling along, see them shuffling along. Go take your best down, real fast. Go down to the levee, and then to the levee, and then join that shuffling throng. Hear that music and song, it's simply great. They waiting on the levee, waiting for the Robert E. Lee. I've been shopping along, we've been shopping along. Go take your best down, real fast. Go down to the levee, and then to the levee, and then join that shuffling throng. Hear that music and song, it's simply great. They waiting on the levee, waiting for the Robert E. Lee.
Pardon me.
Start the day with a song and sing the whole day through. Even while you're busy working, do just like the birdies do. Though the day may be long, you never will go wrong. Off-key, on-key, any-o-key, just start the day with a song.
The Iceman cometh, and south us birds going.
I'm just a jailbird.
at last, Alabama bound. Remember that song? As we wing along, why don't you sing along? Just follow the bouncing ball.
I'm Alabama bound. There'll be no heebie-jeebies hanging round. Just pay the meanest ticket that on it. All I'm worth to put my country's in an upper berth. Just hear that choo-choo sound. I know that soon we're gonna cover ground. And then I'll holler so the world will know. Here I go. I'm Alabama bound. Moonlight blues. Birds are singing every old thing in tune. Moonlight blues. Nothing but laughter morning and afternoon. Lord knows but in a storm, so I'm going where there's more. Goodbye, blues. Troubles are over, I'll be in Clover soon. I'm Alabama bound. There'll be no heebie-jeebies hanging round. Just pay the meanest ticket man on it. All I'm worth to put my tootsies in an upper berth. Just hear that choo-choo sound. I know that soon we're gonna cover ground. And then I'll holler so the world will know. Here I go. I'm Alabama bound. I can hear that choo-choo whistle blow. Watch that engine when we start to go. Now we're in Baltimore, knocking at Dixie's door. Watch that bill, Louisville, we passed there before. Fields of cotton, tell me where I am. Hear that fella yelling Alabama. Mary, Mary, get your kisses ready for your honey lamb. I'm just a lucky hound to have someone to put my arms around. That's why I'm sounding for the world to know. Here I go, I'm Alabama
It's them corn-sawing Yankees again.